Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, you're here the first time, my name is Sarah. You can find me anywhere on Sarah of Horror, and I'm continuing with my 31 Days of Horror challenge where I review one horror movie every day in October. Otherwise, I review movies, TV shows, and anything I find interesting to talk about. So these are the last few days of the 31 Days of Horror challenge. It has flown by, and I think October always just goes by so quickly. It is a bit sad, but yeah, I'm looking forward to Friday, to Halloween, and this Thursday I'm gonna have a horror movie marathon with my best friend Candy, carving pumpkins, watching so many horror movies, and yeah, I'll be posting what I'm watching, how my pumpkins look, what candy we're eating on my Instagram, so go and follow me there if you want to. But yeah, today I'm going to talk about Coyotes. Coyotes from 2025, directed by Colin Minihan, starring Justin Long, Mila Hams, Brittany Allen, Kate Bosworth, and Norbert Leo Butts. Okay, we have this family consisting of Scott, Cleo, and Liv. And they live in the Hollywood Hills. And unfortunately, there's like a fire going on there, while there's also an invasion of coyotes. So they have to fight against the fire and the coyotes. So I do love a good creature feature. I have reviewed many creature features on my channel. They are under the playlist Attack of the Animals, I think, or something like that. So yeah, I do have a few of those. And I think some of them can be very charming, funny, some nostalgic for me because I review a lot of the ones from the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. But you know, Coyotes brand new, and when I heard the premise, this might be my cup of tea, and then I saw Justin Long, and I was like, this is definitely my cup of tea. But I have to say, the family is just not that interesting. Like, Justin, Kate Bosworth, and Mila, sure, they did their best, but the characters weren't interesting enough. Enough for me to be like really rooting for or to really care that much. I have to say that the neighbor Trip and the girl that was staying there, Julie, were so much more interesting. I would have loved learning more about them, and I would have loved if we could have followed them instead of this family, because the family was just written in such a boring cliche way. We have this, grumpy teenager. We have this dad, played by Justin Long, who's, trying to do his best, be a little funny here and there, but isn't that useful? And then we, of course, have the mom, who's just better at everything than Justin is. It is, I don't know, I am a little bit tired of that. And also, the coyotes themselves, uh, it's just CGI. And it's not even like, oh, amazing, good looking, wow, this is, oof. It's just big CGI trash, a pile of trash, basically. And it's not really that fun or engaging or interesting to watch. I do have to say, some of the wounds, some of the injuries, some of the gore was good. It was some brutal moments, but that doesn't make up for the look of the coyotes, how hollow they feel, how just, I don't know, something is not connecting with me as a viewer. And also, there are like a few funny moments, or attempt at like funny moments, funny dialogue, but I think this movie would have benefited a lot more if they had made it into straight like a horror comedy. Make the comedy take over a bit, like a zombie verse, but coyotes. That would have been so much better. Play into the comedy, play into the dark humor, and not just have it like in there, like here, like sprinkle it here and there. So I think they should have leaned into more of a comedic way. Maybe then this movie would have been a bit better. And also, I just knew from the first scene that, yeah, this would probably not be that good. Everything that I thought would happen in the first scene happened. And the character that they started with, but I think they wanted us to obviously not like her that much, and present her in the way that they did. But yeah, I already from that moment I was like, okay, this. I had a good feeling about the film before watching this, and now I don't have such a good feeling. But I still wanted to watch it, of course, give it a fair chance, fair shot. And yeah, I just think it kind of fell flat, and I I really didn't care a lot about the stuff that happened, except for what happens to animals, of course, because the family does have a dog, a little dog. So that was the family member that I was really caring for, rooting for. But I always root for the animals in the films. Like maybe not the animals that are tearing everyone to shreds and killing everyone, because yeah. But the innocent ones who are just being there. But sometimes I root for the animals that are slashing and killing everyone, because some characters are just unbearable. So yeah, unfortunately, Coyotes will not rank high on my list. It was just very, very meh. But one thing I did like was how they presented each character. They had like a funny little title popped off with their names, and that was a fun little detail. I mean, it wasn't the worst I've seen. There are certainly worse movies out there, but this was just really not memorable. So, what do I give Coyotes? I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. Yeah, so a 4 out of 10 to Coyotes. Not the best film of the year, not one of the strongest ones. But of course, I want to know your opinions about the film. Please let me know in the comments below. Did you enjoy the film? Or maybe you didn't enjoy the film? Please let me know and comment something for the algorithm. Maybe a wolf or an animal or something. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow with a new review. Bye!